In today's gaming news, the creators of Aladdin Online team up with Obsidian to make Skyforge, Sony releases a teaser video for the PS4, and we get a first look at EA's upcoming MOBA, Dawngate. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is Monday, May the 20th, and my name is Force, here with your day's gaming news. First up in news today, the creators of Aladdin have teamed up with Obsidian Entertainment to make a brand new MMO. The partnership was announced during this year's Russian Game Developers Convention, during which they revealed Skyforge, a fantasy MMORPG planned for 2014. Based on some footage shown in the announcement video, the game appears to be a fantasy MMO with action combat. So Aladdin first began in 1998. It was actually released under the name Rage of Mages here in the US, and then that was followed up by Aladdin Online. And Obsidian Entertainment is of course responsible for Knights of the Old Republic 2, Neverwinter Nights 2, and Fallout New Vegas. These are two great teams coming together to make a game. My only problem is they're coming together to make a fantasy-based MMORPG, which I'm really not all that excited for. Now, admittedly, the video was released in Russian, which I don't speak, so I don't know much about the game other than the gameplay footage that we saw. So maybe they're going to be trying to reinvent the genre, and they've got all these amazing plans, but at this point, it's sort of hard for me to get excited for another fantasy MMORPG. Next up in news today, Sony has revealed bits and pieces of what the PS4 will look like. On the eve of Microsoft's next Xbox reveal, Sony is making headlines with a 30-second video teaser showing bits and pieces of the PS4. The images shown are hardly discernible, at least to the average viewer. The only thing that can be said for sure is it's black and square in shape. Now, some people are calling this a move of desperation on Sony's part, but this is pretty standard marketing. Right before your competition has a huge announcement, you make sure you get into headlines with something, be it a video or announcement of your own system. So the fact that we've got a new PS4 footage video coming out right before Microsoft reveals the next Xbox, it's not all that surprising, and it's not all that desperate, it's just pretty standard. Now, last up in news today, we'll be getting a look at EA's MOBA, known as Dawngate. Dawngate was first revealed last week to be EA's attempt at entering the MOBA scene. Today, a 7-minute first look video was revealed, showing off bits of gameplay footage while the developer, Waystone Games, explains what makes their game different. Some of the more notable features include RTS-style resource nodes, evolving towers, and a circuit system that allows for the reconstruction of lost buildings. Now, I'm going to repeat something that I said last week when this game was first announced. We shouldn't be all that surprised that EA is coming out with a MOBA. In fact, we shouldn't be all that surprised in the future when we continue to see more and more MOBAs. They mentioned it in the video that although there are MOBA games already existing, they want to bring something new to the table and have a new and exciting gameplay format and new features and things of that nature. And some of the things that they're talking about are actually pretty exciting. There's going to be resource nodes that if you control those points, your team gets resources. They've got towers that can reconstruct themselves, and they've got towers that also evolve. So they're trying to do new things. They're also going to have more of a focus on character story and the story of the map. And again, bringing something new to the table and a new game entering the MOBA space shouldn't be something that we frown at. It's something we should embrace because more competition leads to more better games. I don't know how else to put it. So I'm excited about this. The beta begins this week. Be sure to sign up if you haven't already if you are all interested in checking out Dawngate. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of the show. As always, thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want more MOBA communities? They're all so friendly and inviting.